Alright guys, today we're taking a look at the new buff on my boy Reigen, alright, from Mob Psycho. So, oh my gosh, he only costs 400 to place, and he also does have a blessing as well. So that's his blessing, guys. We're going to be seeing how good he is compared to the other units. Now, this guy is mainly going to be a raid mode unit. So, he's really great to get if you guys want to beat adventure modes. I'll show you guys which ones exactly. So, he's going to be really good. Basically, I would probably say meta for dueled raid. Alright, he's really good for that. He's really good for spirit raid too, as well as marine HQ. So if you're trying to beat any of those maps, this guy is definitely going to help you out. So let's go see how good he is after his new buff and compare him with Meliodas, alright, as well as some of the other lightning units. So let's get it started, guys. Alrighty, here we go. So first up, you're gonna notice something about him, and that is he is very, very cheap to place. So he actually costs the same as Meliodas to place, so they both only cost 400. Now he starts off as a ground unit, but I do believe he becomes hybrid as well. So we could maybe compare him with Meliodas' stats real quick, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I know Meliodas has slightly less range, but I guess this guy does have the category buff. So with the category buff, I definitely would still pick Meliodas right now off the rip. So that is a little bit disappointing. But so far, guys, he's decent. But definitely, of course, guys, worse than a 7-star. So let's compare him with another guy. We got our boy Golden Frieza. So Golden Frieza has a really small AoE, but more damage. But honestly, guys, this AoE is basically single target. So even though he is doing more damage, I'd probably rather have the AoE that looks like 3 times as big. Maybe 2.5 or 4 times as big. So far, I definitely will say he's on pace. And somehow they're like the same level. So that is what it is. But this guy also doesn't have a category buff either. And you could always give this guy the Fire Rage Orb, and then they will match the stats. Alright, so first upgrade is really cheap, guys. Only 400 bucks. And that's going to take him to 27k damage. And I guess we can compare that to, let's compare it to Light Marine as well now. Oh, wow. Alright, pretty similar to Light Marine. Then 21 for 4.2. So honestly, though, that's a way better SPA. But the damage and range, etc. So, and I guess we can compare it to Golden Frieza as well. 39 for 7 or 27 for 2 with the better AoE. I don't know. I'm still going with him. And then Meliodas' upgrade is way too expensive to compare. All right, so let's get the next upgrade as well while we're at it. All right, there we go. 1.2k for 72k for 6. All right, that's the equivalent of 2 more of these upgrades. And not even this upgrade yet. So 108 for 7 versus 72 for 6. And that also is a little bit skewed as well because of the category buff. So honestly, though, yeah, Golden Frieza definitely has more damage. But again, which AoE do you want? And at this point, it looks like this guy's AoE is about about half the size of Golden Frieza's. All right, because it doesn't really matter the area; it matters the diameter. All right, if you guys are measuring AoE, honestly, sometimes the radius matters more too, but it just depends. All right, anyways, let's get Espertos. All right, here we go. Espertos. I don't even know if that increased the AoE at all, to be honest. He's still a ground unit. All right, there we go. Not too bad, though. 20,000 DPS. All right, next upgrade. All right, he needs 2k total cost. Yeah, probably close to this. So, yeah, definitely a little bit less damage. But honestly, the AoEs are about the same size now. So I'm giving Golden Frieza the edge here. Wow, he gets the edge for sure. Dang. And then Light Marine. I guess we can get that upgrade now. Oh, yeah, Light Marine. Way bigger AoE. But, again, you're kind of losing the thing. And then we'll get this guy 110 for 8. Honestly, though, this guy I'd probably say is better than Meliodas right now, which is crazy. So there you go, guys. Even with the less levels, this guy's looking better than Meliodas right now. That is insane. Though then again, I'd much rather have Meliodas' AoE. But this guy does a lot more damage that it might make the AoE difference worth it. All right, let's get the next upgrade for 8k. And then we'll compare that to this. And then, all right, I guess that's close enough. 290 to 257. All right, so it finally caught up. So I would definitely say Ultimate Sorcerer is better here. And then we can't even buy that upgrade yet. But yeah, way too expensive to compare. All right, and then Meliodas gets another one. 341k. All right, for 8 versus 2. Okay, now Meliodas is back to being better again. All right, Doomflame, Tornado. All right, let's just go maxed out their story mode stats. All right, and we'll check out this guy's stats as well. 15k and then 20k. So really, really cheap to max, guys. Only 46k to max and over 100,000 DPS. That's looking really good, guys. And he does become a hybrid unit as well. So that's going to be very, very nice for a lot of the raids. And then we can compare that to Golden Frieza. Wow, he's doing a lot more than Golden Frieza. And I think he still has a better AoE. Yeah, he definitely has a better AoE. So basically, he's a better version of Golden Frieza right now. And then compared to Light Marine, I honestly, I don't know. It's close. It's close. Because Light Marine has like the most busted AoE in the game. So it depends if you want the AoE more or the damage more. And then we have Meliodas' upgrade, 1.31 for 8. Alright, a little bit less range it's looking like. But honestly, yeah, it's, I don't know, man. Meliodas might have the edge. It's close though. Very close. And Meliodas is slightly cheaper too. So overall, pretty good. So let's go get them buffs. And we'll see what their max stats are with the buffs for raid mode. So max raid mode stats, 500,000 DPS, guys. And of course, 8 placement as well. That's pretty sick. 500,000 DPS is nothing to scoff at. All right, compared to Golden Frieza's. Yep, that's Golden Frieza is like, what, 300,000 DPS? And then this guy has 500,000 DPS. So Light Marine is pretty cracked. Not gonna lie. Yeah, Light Marine might just have the edge there. But so far, though, for Stardust unit, this man's looking really good, guys. So make sure you guys get your hands on him if you want to beat those 3 raids I mentioned before. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.